Welcome again to another review. This time I'm going to be reviewing the infamous, or I would say, infamous character. But this is the Resin 3D printed battleship, the Trump class battleship, which was announced by Donald Trump himself just a few months back, I think back in December of 2025. So I bought this model from Taobao. This is basically this whole set is complete with the hull. I chose a waterline because I want to do a diorama. You also are given few parts that you need to add on, which are the guns, and you got even a helicopter in this packaging. So the parts are very much this is a stealth frigate battleship. So in terms of detail, there's not much. I mean, a lot of the surface are very flat surfaces, a very polygonic surface. This is of course very effective to for radar and to avoid radar intervention. And you also get some small parts like this, the guns components. Yeah, okay, let's look at these guns. And you got the helicopters. This is the Seahawk. Comparing the helicopter and the battleship is absolutely huge. When I first got this battleship, I was like, oh my god, is this really the length of it? It looks almost 270 meters in diameter, in dimension. It's almost as big as, I think, bigger than the Yamato, because the Yamato is 263 meters. This is 270. So definitely bigger than the Bismarck, definitely bigger than the Yamato, and is almost as big as the Iowa class, even slightly bigger, slightly longer than the Iowa class, the Missouri class battleships. So this is the two battleships were ordered, DX1 and 2. I think DX1 is the name USS Defiant. So the Trump class has the USS Defiant, and another one is, I'm not sure, but the namesake is similar to the previous battleship USS Iowa. So they're going to reuse the name for the second battleships. So it's absolutely brilliant in terms of the 3D printed. I would say that this battleship is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely brilliant in terms of the machinery, in terms of the guns, and yeah, I mean, it is very nice in terms of the detailing. But of course, there are certain things that could be improved. And from this, the material of this white, you can't really see the detail. I think once I flatten it, use it as a surfacer, this will be a very nice model. So for now, I'm not really sure. I'm trying to plan to submit this as a competition in one of the model show. I'm trying to make a diorama this together with the USS Gerald Ford, but I'm going to make it as USS Enterprise CVN 80 serial. And yeah, so this could be a very nice futuristic modern US Navy, future US Navy diorama. So yeah, this could be a very nice model indeed. So thank you again for watching. There's not much really I can actually review. I mean, the parts are very small. Sometimes it really not. I think once I do the diorama a bit, putting crews, people, it'll be much more interesting. I thought of maybe doing a diorama of this, and then beside is the carrier, and then maybe this one launching few ballistic missiles, to the enemy, or like an exercise, a naval exercise, I would say. So thank you again for watching. This has been a very nice review. I mean, I've once I saw the Trump class. I mean, this is a very newly announced. So once that is the beauty of today's technology. I mean, if you have the 3D model of it, you can print, and even with the AI technology, you can even convert 2D image into 3D mold, if you have all the right pictures, and you can also print it. So in today's technology, 3D prints are much more. There will be more 3D printing in model shows. Of course, people say, yeah, 3D print doesn't. It takes out the joy from the modeling when you assemble parts together. But it really depends on what type of figures, what type of diorama you want to do. But it basically saves a lot of time, and then you can actually the time save can actually be used for something more creative in terms of the workmanship, in terms of the idea, proposition, juxtaposition of your diorama. Anyways, thank you again for watching. It's been a very nice review. I'm very surprised when I got this one, because I thought, oh my god, it's such a solid build. This one's solid 3D printed, and the price is quite, you know, reasonable, not cheap, not too expensive. But the size of it, I was really astonished. The size and the width of the ship. I mean, if this is the real scale, wow, this is such a huge battleship. Probably the biggest ever battleship. And you know, Donald Trump loved to boast. So yeah, Trump class is a very suitable name for this battleship. USS Defiant DX1, the pennant number. Thank you again. Goodbye.